Thousands who run the Boston Marathon, there is a story as to why they're there. For Tim and Kirsten O'Neill, they'll run their first ever marathon together as they continue to fight their fight with cancer. Tim was actually diagnosed with leukemia in 2007. After remission, it came back in 2012. He now feels pretty good, hoping for a formal remission after a clinical trial at Dana-Farber. And Kirsten has been in remission from her own battle with cancer for the past 5 years. You guys both you didn't meet through this. This was a horrible, horrible coincidence. Tell me about what that was like, because it was only within a few months that you guys each got diagnosed.
Yes, it was 3 months. We were diagnosed 3 months apart, relatively newly married, and we were away on vacation in Ireland when I had symptoms and came home and went to the emergency room, and then I was diagnosed within the next week, and it was surreal, really surreal, like an out-of-body experience.
And so, effectively, your whole marriage, you've been fighting together for your lives. How does that change you? How does that change a couple's relationship? That kind of pressure.
We're closer.
We're closer for sure, and I think that having marriage vows is one thing, but going through this together and knowing that when do you get to reciprocate someone taking care of you? You know, it's the kind of thing that you think, could I ever pay this person back for taking such wonderful care of me? And then to have the opportunity in such a horrible circumstance to be able to reciprocate that, to be able to take care of the person who took such great care of you, has actually been an experience that's brought us closer together, probably closer than even exchanging vows, but we're sort of bonded forever because of that.
You know, Tim, they say, and it's kind of a hard thing to understand if you're not going through it, but they say that there are some gifts that you don't expect getting in going through a battle like that. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, it seems as an oxymoron. You'd say, oh, I'm kind of glad I got cancer in some ways, but it's true. Our marriage is stronger. Our appreciation for what we do every day, the choices that we make are all different as a result of the experience. So
one of the choices that you made was to run in the marathon together. I mean, why make that choice? Because when I think about the preparations for a marathon, it is really, I mean, it's like running a marathon. So why did you make that choice to come together and to run in a marathon together?
Our friend was actually training to hike to the base camp of Everest, and he's got a summer house down at the beach, and he'd come onto the beach, and we'd say, how many miles you run today? 36, 50. And we'd think it was absurd, and he says, well, you should do something like that. And well, why don't you run the Boston Marathon this year? And I was like, okay.
So there you are.
It sounded like a really good idea in August on the beach. I bet. But running through the polar vortex all winter, it hasn't been as delightful.
And so now you guys are raising money for Dana-Farber in this process. And you actually have a fundraiser coming up so that people can donate to your team specifically.
Yep. Our team is called the Cellmates. And
why is it called the Cellmates?
Well, the guy who hiked to Everest, Dan Kordick, he's running with us. He's part of our team, and so we were trying to come up with a creative name for the team, and so Cellmates, Cancer Cells, it seemed to be. I have a blood cell disorder, so it seemed like an appropriate name.
So people can actually donate to you guys, and you can go to rundfmc.org to donate, but you guys have a fundraiser coming up in Narragansett, right?
So it's Friday, March 21st at between 6 and 9 at the Towers in Narragansett, and we still have tickets. They're available at Pier Liquor, or you can find us on our link for the Dana-Farber Marathon.
And you can click right over there and find you guys there. How are you feeling overall? You feeling good? You feeling strong?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Tim's ready.
You look, I gotta say, it's in your eyes, Tim. You look ready. Well, we wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing. And again, if you want to donate, you can go to rundfmc.org and do just that. Joy, over to you.